We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Thursday, May the 4th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. You can watch it on djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Let's take a look now at some news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. We'll start with the Weather Underground forecast. For today, rain is possible with just a high of 62 degrees, a low of 48, 50% chance of rain. Cooling trend continues Friday, and more rain is possible. Going to have a high of 59, low of 45, a 40% chance of rain. And then clearing up on Saturday, clear skies, high of 73, low of 52, just a 10% chance of rain. Sunday, clear skies, warming up a little bit more, high of 78, low of 51, and just a 10% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Thursday. House Speaker Philip Gunn has formed a commission to study the merits of the legislature enacting a lottery. Two members of that panel are Northeast Mississippi House members, Democrat Nick Bain of Corinth and Republican Mac Huddleston of Pontotoc. Now, in announcing the commission members on Wednesday, Gunn reiterated that he does not support a lottery, and he said the purpose of the commission is to gather information to show that the lottery is not the windfall that its supporters claim it will be. Gunn added that he hopes findings by the group will provide information that allows lawmakers to make, quote, an informed, reasoned decision. There has been growing support in recent years for a lottery, with even Republican Governor Phil Bryant voicing his support after initially opposing it. Mississippi is one of just 6 states without a lottery, and there has been a lot of anecdotal evidence of Mississippians crossing state lines to buy lottery tickets and thus spending money out of state. Besides Bain and Huddleston, the commission consists of 7 other members. Meetings have not yet been announced. It was an early morning for some Northeast Mississippi residents on Wednesday. Jeremy Hopper was at the Chick-fil-A at the Thompson Square Shopping Center at 4:30 on Wednesday morning. Elizabeth Dykes arrived about 25 minutes later. Their mission was to be among the first 100 people in line for the restaurant's reopening this morning. Now, those customers will get a free meal combo of a chicken sandwich, waffle fries, and a drink once a week for 52 weeks. Now, the original Chick-fil-A at Thompson Square opened in 1995. It was demolished in January to make way for a more efficient store that could handle the volume of business it does. The renovation included a dual drive-through that will double the amount of vehicles that are able to line up. As for those in line on Wednesday, Chick-fil-A planned to provide entertainment, games, restroom access, a DJ dance party, security, and free food. 5-year-old AZ Leathers was at Tupelo Christian Preparatory School on Wednesday morning, spending some time with some of her favorite Disney characters, and then she found out that, thanks to the Make-A-Wish program, she'll be going to Walt Disney World. Several high school students dressed as Disney characters, and AZ had to find each one of them in the crowd before finally being told her wish to visit Disney World had been granted. AZ of Tremont has cardiomyopathy and has struggled with other heart problems throughout her young life. She will leave for her trip along with her parents and 2 siblings on June 5th. AZ's wish is the 5th wish TCPS has helped grant. The school has a committee made up of representatives from each grade, and those students lead fundraising efforts and plan the reveal events. TCPS raised more than $6,000 for Make-A-Wish this year. And in sports, Tupelo's baseball team faces a familiar foe when it resumes play today in the Class 6A state playoffs. The Golden Wave take on DeSoto Central in a best-of-3 series in the quarterfinal round. The teams last met on April 1st, with Tupelo winning 5-1 behind Charlie Greer's 2-hitter. But as Coach Justin Reed noted, that result doesn't guarantee success in this series. Tupelo was coming off a 2-game sweep of Warren Central last weekend, while DeSoto Central dispatched Starkville in 2 games. Game 1 of this series is at 7 p.m. today at Golden Wave Field. Game 2 will be Friday at DeSoto Central, and the 3rd game, if necessary, will be at Tupelo on Saturday. Now, the Jaguars have 3 batters hitting better than .340, while Tupelo is led by Josh Smith's .402 clip. Now, several other area teams open quarterfinal action today. That includes TCPS versus Pine Grove in Class 1A, Moorville versus Nettleton in 3A, and Corinth versus Pontotoc in 4A. That does it for Newsbreak on this Thursday. We do want to remind you to check out a couple of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal. The Memo, all things Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment, with myself and W. Derek Russell every Wednesday and Friday. You can find it in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. Be sure to check out Wednesday's episode, in which we recapped Tuesday's primary elections. Also, we spoke with Emma Kent about schools and their technology infrastructure as it relates to state testing, and Bobby Harrison visited with us about the upcoming special legislative session. Also, double coverage on Ole Miss and Mississippi State sports podcast with Parrish Halford and Logan Lowry comes to you every Thursday. Look for it in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your daily journal or at djournal.com. Find us on Twitter at djournalnow and give our Facebook page a like as well. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Thursday. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.